In the last lecture, we saw what is a reflexive relation. Okay, if you consider the example x related to y, if and only if x is taller than y, then this relation is not a reflexive relation, as you don't say that somebody is taller than himself or herself. Okay, so here you can consider R defined on the set of students from FYBSc class. Getting it? Okay. Now there is one more example from mathematics, very famous example. If I consider the set of lines, consider the set of lines in a plane. Okay. Define a relation. So consider the set of lines in a plane. से उस set को हम नाम देंगे L, capital L. Okay, so I'm defining a relation R on L, that is L cross L पे हम define कर रहे हैं as L1, line L1 is related to line L2 if and only if L1 is parallel to L2. Okay, so you have infinitely many lines in the plane, yes or no? Yes or no, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Infinitely many lines. So this is going to be an infinite set, and from that set I'm considering two lines. I'm making the set R, which is also going to be infinite, right? And I will put all those ordered pairs L1 comma L2 where the first line is parallel to the second line. Okay, so is this relation reflexive? Tell me. L1 is related to L1 होता है क्या? Is L1 related to L1 under this relation? What do you mean by this if and only if? This is my P statement. This is P if and only if. Q का मतलब है P implies Q and Q implies P. That means L1 is related to L2. If L1 is related to L2, then L1 is parallel to L2. And if L1 is parallel to L2, then L1 is related to L2. This is how we write any relation. So tell me, is L1 related to L1 itself? Is every line parallel to itself? Yes or no? This is basic geometry knowledge, girls. Every line is parallel to itself or not? There are 27 students in my class right now and nobody is answering my question. All the 27 girls do not know about parallel lines. You don't know anything about parallel lines. What are the parallel lines? This is a plane.
This is a plane.
These two are parallel lines.
Yes, ma'am.
These two are parallel lines. All the lines which are there on this page right now you are seeing. ये जो lines आपको दिख रही है ruled paper है मेरा. All these lines are parallel. If you go towards the infinity, they don't intersect each other. Non-intersecting lines are called as parallel lines. They do not intersect anywhere, right? In the plane. So every line is parallel to itself always. This is the property of the line. Please remember this. Okay. So this is also another standard example. तो आपको ऐसा आ जाए कि ये रिलेशन रिफ्लेक्सिव है क्या, सिमेट्रिक है क्या, ट्रांजिटिव है क्या, तो आपको आना चाहिए लिखना वो रिलेशन क्या क्या है उसमें से. ओके, so consider the set of lines in a plane say L. Define a relation R on L, that is L cross L, as, ये सब भूल जाओ, L1 related to L2 if and only if L1 is parallel to L2. This relation is reflexive as every line is parallel to itself. Every, this is very important. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि L में से कुछ 100 लाइन्स ऐसी है जो खुद के साथ पैरेलल है. हमने क्या कहा है रिफ्लेक्सिव की डेफिनेशन में? व्हाट डिड वी राइट इन द डेफिनेशन? दिस शुड बी satisfied by every element of the set. X is related to X for every X belongs to S. Okay, so this word every line is very important. Every word is very important. Every line is parallel to itself. Got it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So L1 is parallel to L2 implies L1 is related to L1. Sorry, I want to write L1 is parallel to L1. This is for all L1 belongs to L or R. I can say L also because ultimately my R is defined on L. And therefore R is reflexive. So please remember these are very two standard examples. स्टैंडर्ड एग्जाम्पल्स कौन से है? पहला बताया था एवरी इंटीजर और एवरी नंबर डिवाइड्स इटसेल्फ. यूजुअली वी कंसिडर द डिविजिबिलिटी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू इंटीजर्स and therefore you should restrict yourselves to the set of integers. So every integer divides itself is a reflexive relation. Every line is parallel to itself is a reflexive relation. And then there will be some user defined relations also, which I had considered earlier like this. Okay, 1 1 2 2 and 3 3 if I include. But the only thing you have to take care is the reflexivity should be satisfied by each and every element of the set. Okay, can we go to the next type of the relation? Girls, can we go to the next type of relation?
Yes, ma'am.
The second type of relation is symmetric relation. Okay, a binary relation are defined on a set S is called symmetric. If X related to Y implies, this is implies, okay, implies Y also related to X for all X. Khushi, please mute yourself. Khushi, so if you find the ordered pair X comma Y in this relation R, then if you find Y comma X also in relation R, and this should happen with every X comma Y, every two elements, then the relation is symmetric. For example, suppose let S be equal to 1, 2, 3. And if I define R on S as R is equal to 1 2 2 1 1 3 3 1 3 2 2 3. Then R is a symmetric relation. Because see, the existence of 1 2 is there and 2 1 is also there. Right? When you have 1 3, you have 3 1 also. When you have 3 2, you have 2 3 also. Do you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. So this is a symmetric relation. Now, if I remove this 2 comma 3 part, then will it be a symmetric relation?
No, ma'am.
No, right? So आप R1 ऐसा लिख सकते हो. R1 you can write as, so here R I am writing as this पूरा. R1 I am writing as 1 2 2 1 1 3 3 1 and 3 2 only. I am not taking 2 3. So R1 is not symmetric. Why it is not symmetric? As 3 2 belongs to R, but 2 comma 3 does not belong to R. Okay? Therefore, R1 is not symmetric. Please tell me as you finish writing, and please be quick, girls. Finish fast, fast.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now here only I will make changes. See, I am removing now both these. Okay. यहाँ पे रख देती हूँ. Now from R1, if I remove 3 2 also, then मैं इसे R2 कहती हूँ. Is R2 reflect symmetric?
Yes.
R2 is symmetric? Yes. Because we will not check. हमने क्या कहा है कि XRY अगर है सेट में, अगर है तो YRX भी होना चाहिए. सो यहाँ पे 1 2 comma 3 है ही नहीं. So I will not check whether 3 comma 2 is there or not. Do you understand me? Do you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके. सो एक पेयर का ऑर्डर्ड पेयर का अगर एग्जिस्टेंस है तो उसके उल्टा ऑर्डर्ड पेयर भी होना चाहिए. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सिमेट्री. एक है ही नहीं तो दूसरे का हम सोचेंगे ही नहीं. वी विल नॉट थिंक अबाउट 2 comma 3 if 3 comma 2 is not there at all. See the difference carefully. Yeah. So if we take the same example, the line wala example, okay? If we take this same example, then is this relation symmetric? Tell me. All of you please write down these lines again. यहाँ तक पूरा लिख लो फिर से. एग्जाम्पल करके लिख लो. एग्जाम्पल ये पूरा लिख लो वापस. जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. Consider the set of lines in a plane, say L, Define a relation R on L, that is L cross L, as L1 related to L2 if and only if L1 is parallel to L2. Now tell me, is this relation symmetric?
Yes.
Why? Now suppose this is a plane and I draw two lines parallel. Okay, this is line L1 and this is line L2. So I am saying L1 is parallel to L2. Right? So can I say ulta, L2 is parallel to L1?
Yes.
Yes, their order is not important. Okay, this is a pair of parallel lines, so order is not important. L1 is parallel to L2. That means L2 is parallel to L1. Okay, so write this relation is symmetric. R is symmetric as if L1 is related to L2, then L1 is parallel to L2. L1 parallel to L2 implies L2 parallel to L1, implies L2 related to L1. Therefore, L1 related to L2 implies L2 related to L1. So ये पैरेलल लाइंस का जो रिलेशन है वो रिफ्लेक्सिव भी है, सिमेट्रिक भी है. ये याद रहेगा? Will you remember this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us see the previous example. Divides. Okay, I'll just erase this whole part. Consider the set of integers. Okay, I'm taking set of integers. Define R. So this is Z, na? Define R on Z as follows. How I'm defining Z, R on Z as follows. X related to Y if and only if X divides Y and XY are taken from set of integers. Okay. So is this relation symmetric? फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने अगर ऐसा लिया सेट ऑफ इंटीजर से तो ये इनफाइनाइट है, तो मेरा आर भी इनफाइनाइट होने वाला है यहाँ पे. ओके, आई कैन हैव 2 divides 4, राइट? सो 2,4 और 2 is related to 4 आएगा. 2 is related to 4 आएगा. But 2 divides 4. Does it imply 4 also divides 2? 2 divides 4 है, तो 4 divides 2 होता है क्या?
No.
No, it does not imply that 4 divides 2, right? Isn't it? Because
Yes, ma'am.
bigger
Yes,
number
ma'am.
will not divide the smaller number in the set of integers. Okay. So the relation R is not symmetric. Please remember this. And this is a very special relation. Very, very special. Throughout Boolean algebra, many times we are going to use this relation. X divides Y. Okay. So x divides y does not imply y divides x. That is, x r y does not imply here y r x. Therefore, divides is not a symmetric relation. So when you know symmetric relations, you should know the relations which are not symmetric also. Okay? Got it, girls?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will move to the third type of the relation, that is transitive relation. Now what is a transitive relation? Let us write the definition first of all. Transitivity deals with three elements, okay? Three different elements. So a relation R, just a minute, huh? A relation R defined on a set S is called transitive if A is related to B and B is related to C, implies A is related to C. For all A, B, C belong to S. Have you understood this? The definition? Girls, do you understand the definition?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us consider the same example divides wala. Okay? For example, consider the set of integers. That is Z. Okay? And define R on Z as A related to B if and only if A divides B. So we saw that this relation is reflexive but not symmetric, right? Now we want to check whether this relation is transitive or not. So let A comma B belong to A comma B comma C belong to Z. तीन elements लेते हैं, okay? And you have to consider let A related to B and B related to C. ऐसा आपको assumption करना होगा. Okay, A is related to B and B is related to C under the definition of the relation. We want to check whether A is related to C. We want to check whether A is related to C. First element is related to second. Second is related to third. So first is related to third or not. This is what we want to check. Have you understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
So let us see. So A related to B, what does it imply? A divides B, right? हमारे रिलेशन की डेफिनेशन क्या है? A related to B if and only if A divides B. तो मैं नोटेशन यूज कर रही हूँ, सिंबल यूज कर रही हूँ. A divides B. So A divides B का मतलब क्या है बताओ? B is equal to some K1 times A, right? For some K1 belongs to Z. K1 भी इंटीजर है, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have B related to C also. So that means B divides C. So how will you write C? C is a multiple of B.
K2 times.
It is K2 times B. For some K2 belongs to Z. Therefore, C is equal to K2B. But in place of B, I will write K1A. So this will become K2 into K1B. Sorry, K1A. So this will become K1 K2 times A. But what are K1 K2?
Integer.
So what will be their product? Come on girls, integers का product integer ही होगा ना?
K.
K.
So I will call it as K or some M, right? Where K is equal to K1 K2 is also an integer, right? And when you get C is equal to some integer times K, it implies that A divides C. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
When you write C as a multiple of A, you get A divides C, which implies A is related to C. Therefore, A divides B and B divides C implies A divides C. Therefore, divides is a transitive relation. एग्जाम्पल आप दे सकते हो, कोई भी एग्जाम्पल, कोई भी इंटीजर्स ले लो ऐसे, जैसे कि 3 डिवाइड्स 6, राइट, एंड 6 डिवाइड्स 24 होता है ना? This is your A, B. This is B and C. So do you find 3 divides 24? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. 3 divides 6 and 6 divides 24. So 3 divides 24. So divides is a transitive relation. Finished writing?
Yes.
Okay. Now let us go back to our parallel lines example. ये वाला. Parallel lines example. Okay. Let us see whether this is a transitive relation or not. I'm keeping this figure as it is. I'm drawing one more line which is parallel to L3, parallel to L2. Okay. L1 is parallel to L2 and L2 is parallel to L3 hai. So do you find L1 parallel to L3 also? Yes or no?
Yes.
If I
Yes, ma'am.
trace this line, then what do you find? L1 and L3 are also parallel to each other. Okay? Therefore, L1 related to L2 relation is transitive. Okay, this relation is transitive also. So this is a very nice example one can remember very easily, which is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. It follows everything. Chalo, come on, be quick, finish it quickly. Finished? Girls, have you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we saw 3 types. Which 3 types, tell me? Reflexive,
Symmetric. Transitive.
transitive. Okay, and the relation which follows all these conditions is called as an equivalence relation. What is the name? Equivalence relation. Okay, now we will write the definition of equivalence relation. So हमारा जो parallel line का example है वो क्या है? Equivalence relation है ना? और हमारा जो डिवाइड्स वाला रिलेशन है वो है क्या? इक्विवेलेंस रिलेशन. A divides B. Is it an equivalence relation? Is it an equivalence relation? Girls, you are there with me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. So parallel lines वाला relation equivalence relation है, but A divides B है क्या equivalence relation?
No.
A divides B is not an equivalence relation. It is a relation which is only reflexive and transitive. तो आपको कैसे वाले questions करने हैं देखो. Give an example. ये आपका homework है आज का. Give an example of a relation. Which is first one, reflexive. Sorry, what is happening with my spelling? Is reflexive and transitive, but not symmetric. So this is our famous relation, divides one. Okay, then it could be reflexive and symmetric, but not transitive. आपको ऐसा यूजर डिफाइंड रिलेशन देने आना चाहिए. अगर ऐसे स्टैंडर्ड एग्जांपल्स नहीं मिलते हैं जैसे मैथमेटिकल प्रॉपर्टीज वाले हैं वैसे नहीं मिलते हैं, यू कैन जस्ट डिफाइन अ सेट एंड यू कैन चूज ओनली दोज ऑर्डर्ड पेयर्स विद रिलेशन इज रिफ्लेक्टिव एंड सिमेट्रिक बट नॉट ट्रांजिटिव. ये करके देखो, दिस इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग कि अगर रिलेशन रिफ्लेक्सिव और सिमेट्रिक है तो ट्रांजिटिव नहीं है, ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? देन यू कैन हैव अ रिलेशन विच इज not reflexive but symmetric and transitive. Only reflexive, neither symmetric nor transitive. Then it could be reflexive and symmetric and transitive. जो हमारा पैरेलल लाइंस वाला है. बहुत अच्छा रिलेशन है. It follows everything so nicely. One can remember it very easily. Okay? So एग्जाम में आपको इस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं. आपको एक रिलेशन दिया जाएगा and you will have to check whether it is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. क्या क्या है वो, क्या क्या follow करता है, and you have to choose the correct option. This could be such type of questions can occur. Okay? Have you written the homework? Or take a photograph quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
So let us write the definition of an equivalence relation. Be quick. Equivalence relation. We will write it very systematically. A relation R defined on the set S is called an equivalence relation if the first condition is it should be reflexive, right? R is reflexive. R is reflexive means what? X should be related to itself for every X. And on which set you are defining the relation? Girls, on which set you are defining the relation?
Set.
Which set? S. Then R is symmetric. What do you mean by symmetry? If X is related to Y, that implies, देखो one way implication है, two way नहीं है. If X is related to Y, then Y is also related to X for all XY belong to S. तो ये बहुत जरूरी है कि अगर XY है R में तो ही YRX है या नहीं चेक करना है. अगर XY है ही नहीं Y में ऑर्डर्ड पेयर, if X is not related to Y, जैसे कि आपने डिवाइड्स रिलेशन लिया 2 divides 3, होता है क्या 2 divides 3? Does 2 divide 3? So you will not check whether 3 divides 2 or not. Though this is not a symmetric relation, divides is not at all a symmetric relation. In fact, 2 divide करता ही नहीं है set of integers में, right? 3 को. Third condition क्या है? R is transitive. So what do you mean by that? If X is related to Y and Y is related to Z, then what? X is related to Z for all X, Y, Z belong to S. This is called as an equivalence relation. So for example, हमने already देखा है. Let S be the set of lines in a plane. Okay, then the relation L1 related to L2 if and only if L1 is parallel to L2 is an equivalence relation. This is an equivalence relation. Okay. Finished writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. One more example you can have is consider the set of line segments in a plane. Okay. So define R as segments में S1 S2 से denote करूंगी. S1 is related to S2 if and only if S1 is congruent to S2. Congruent line segments होते हैं ना रे? What do you mean by congruent line segments? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by congruent line segments? It seems that you people have not studied geometry in your school life. These are some alien words I am taking. Line segments and all.
Line segments are those line segments which have same length.
Yeah, same length. Suppose I have line segment AB here, whose length is 2 centimeters. And I have another line segment, say BC, whose length is also 2 centimeters. Then they are congruent line segments. आपने congruence of triangles देखा है ना? Okay, two line segments are congruent if they have same length. Same lengths. Okay. So अगर ये relation ये है तो every line segment is congruent with itself होता है ना? Yes or no? जब आप दो ट्रायंगल्स का कॉन्ग्रुएंस चेक करते हो, ये एक कॉमन एज होती है उसमें सपोज, तो एवरी लाइन इज एवरी साइड इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू इटसेल्फ होता है ना? आर यू गेटिंग इट?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो ये रिफ्लेक्सिव है रिलेशन. ये कंप्लीट करो, ये आपका होमवर्क है. रिलेशन मैंने बताया है, इसे आपको जस्टिफाई करना है. दिस रिलेशन इज रिफ्लेक्सिव. एवरी लाइन सेगमेंट इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू इटसेल्फ. ये होता है. अगर ए बी कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू बी सी है तो बी सी इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ए बी होगा ही ना. ए बी इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू बी सी है तो बी सी इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ए बी होगा ही. हाँ, और एक मैं लेती हूँ यहाँ पे देखो, डी, ये भी 2 सेंटीमीटर्स की है. सो अगर ए बी इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू बी सी है एंड बी सी इज ऑल्सो कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ए डी है तो ए बी इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ए डी होगा ना? यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
This relation is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Therefore, this is an equivalence relation. You can replace these line segments by two triangles also. Triangle 1, triangle 2, triangle 3. Triangle 1 is congruent to triangle 2 and triangle 2 is congruent to triangle 3. Therefore, triangle 1 is congruent to triangle 3. Okay? So you can think about more examples. Now we will see one more type, special type of relations in the next lecture.